Yo. So basically, Callan and I just went for a walk/run. We weren't talking about some things, and it just got me thinking about some pretty screwed up things when it comes to all perceptions of reality. And everyone who's watching this video, think about this for a second. In one version of reality, you're watching this video. In another version of reality, this video doesn't exist. In another version of reality, not only does this video not exist, but you don't exist. There's literally infinite possibilities, and it's just like so fucked up, it's ridiculous.
It's like the whole thing of coincidence.
Deja vu. We were just talking about deja vu.
Yeah, well, deja vu. I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Actually, a guy at work told me this.
Yeah.
Dead to him for telling me that it's pretty trippy. Where, say, if you were invited to a party, and you hooked up with this girl, and then you started dating this girl, and you spent with this girl, you spent a lot of time with this girl, but you didn't actually, that was in one reality, like one of the choices could have been that, but then you actually did go to work instead, you didn't actually go to the party, but then like a few weeks, few months, few years down the track, you see this same girl that you would have seen at this party, and you think you know her, and you rack your brains thinking, where do I know this girl from, but you don't actually know her, you haven't actually met her, but in a different reality you have met her. Deja vu. But that's a weird theory. Pretty trippy.
The theory is just something that hasn't been proved. Like, it's all extremely possible. It could be completely full of shit and this could all just be wrong. But like, also what we were talking about was like the fact that reality is only the result of a collective agreement of what exists and what doesn't. Not a conscious agreement, but a subconscious agreement, possibly even like something smaller than this, below the subconscious, like another level of consciousness below the subconscious that works on like a quantum level, that like something only exists and something is only visible, it can only be smelt, touched, tasted, or even allow the possibility of a chance to exist, because there's a general consensus, wherever it be, that it exists.
So a good one would be, everyone says God exists, and the consensus says that he exists.
If suddenly everyone in the known universe, everyone in the unknown universe, everything, every particle, every subatomic particle, everything on a quantum level, suddenly accepted the belief of a God, and that God had the ability and has manifested itself somewhere in this universe that we can get to and we can access and we can see, there would be a God there.
In this theory.
In this theory. But then, because in the world we live in, there's such a diversity of opinions as to what actually exists.
God's not real. It doesn't exist. But this is conflicting. So.
Yeah, but they both conflict because there could be it's complete utter nonsense to argue about whether there is a God or not, because no one actually knows.
Well, I know.
Yeah, of course you do.
Well, so the fucking German cat bullshit.
Oh yeah. For those of you who watch Big Bang Theory, you'd all know about Schrodinger's cat. But basically, I'll give you a brief explanation of how quantum mechanics works, and quantum science and quantum physics. Basically, on a quantum level, you can't observe anything at all. Nice thumb. Basically, when you're trying to observe something at a quantum level, it's impossible. Because what it does, basically, quantum things don't work in the same planes of reality as we do. It is theorized that at that one point in time, they could be where I am right now. Part of me could be sitting in this chair, or bed, whatever it is, talking to you. And then another part of me, the exact same part, could also be off back when the dinosaurs were. And it could be off in the future. It could be billions of light years away at the same point in time. Infinite possibilities. But none of these can be observed by humans or by any technology, because whenever they try to be observed, they change their pattern, they behave like a normal particle. Don't ask me how it was figured out that this happens, but it does.
It was an experiment
It was an experiment.
Where they shot the laser, the metal sheet, wherever it was.
But the thing is, how did they find that out? Because they were trying to observe it, they put a camera there.
Yeah, when they observed it, it shattered, like, all the particles went everywhere, all over the board. But then, when it wasn't observed, they went straight through the middle in a direct laser line.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It was
trippy.
like a hole burnt in it or something.
Well, it wasn't that, it was just, you couldn't see it.
No. But basically, somehow they found it out. But basically, Schrodinger's cat, the guy named German guy named Schrodinger.
I was thinking with his German son's fucking European.
Yeah, he's German. But basically, he made a hypothetical experiment to do with a cat. You would take
Fucking cats.
Yeah. You take a box with no sensory equipment in an adult. No cameras, no sensors, no audio devices, no nothing. Nothing that could possibly, record what was happening in the box. You put the cat in the box and you take a quantum device and a vial of a poisonous gas, poisonous liquid, doesn't really matter. But basically, at any random time, not timed at all, this quantum device could shatter the vial, kill the cat. Random time. There's no set time of when it's going to happen. It might not ever happen. It might happen as soon as the lid's closed. But, we don't know. Basically, because we don't know whether the cat is still alive or whether it's still dead, it is both alive and dead at the same time. Trippy. It is extremely trippy. It's like really weird. We were having a massive conversation about it before we started the video. Funny how things work in the shower. Yeah.
We were both in the shower.
Same time. It was hot.
It was a cold shower. Or maybe Dom's dick is just very small, I don't know.
I'm hung like a horse.
A very small horse.
I didn't say how big the horse was. It's more like a shepherd pony.
A very small shepherd pony.
But yeah, we were just like, yeah, we should vlog this. Because it's really weird and we're probably not going to have a conversation like this anytime soon.
And it's trippy as fuck.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I look high 24/7. But I'm not. I never am. Look at that 3-day beard stash. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of our video.
Yeah, maybe we should become like quantum psychologists or whatever the fuck people like that do.
I'm gonna be a quantum porn star. I can come at any time, and you won't see it coming.
He's already come, but at the same time he's still going.